Woo, woo.
Woohoo! Let's do it.
We're here. Hello, hello, hello. Just give it a minute for people to come in. We've got Christina over there. She's coming to play today. No broken legs. No broken legs. Thank you. we don't want broken legs. So today we're going to be playing with, well, welcome back to Use It or Lose It for 2026. That's just craziness. Craziness. And Christina was awesome to be voluntold to come on for the first guest spot, which is fabulous. And she chose tissue paper as her weapon of choice today. Not something I use all the time, so that's a use it or lose it. Seems I have a big crate full of the stuff. So that will be fun. Where is everybody?
Fantastic. Are we live?
We are live. We are.
Okay.
And nobody's here. Probably because I didn't go live yesterday because of stupid electricity. We had a car run into the pole down the road and shut off our electricity for all of the day while they replaced it. That was fun.
My goodness.
That was about 15 minutes before I went live. Thank you.
Oh, that's terrible.
And my room is like a cave, so without lights, I can't film in here.
Mm-hmm.
Where's everybody? That's weird. Anyway, we'll just start playing, shall we?
Start playing. I've a lot this year, so people
they will join us when they're ready. All right, I'm going to put you on full screen, and you can show us what you're going to do with tissue paper.
Awesome.
If I can get it to go full screen. There you go.
So I've been sitting here and just kind of gluing these book pages together. I'm going to use them to make a master board to begin with. So I have a basis to glue my tissue paper to. And I got this tissue paper. I bought this purse, and they gave me like 3 packs of this really cool brown tissue paper. Hi, Julia.
Is that a craft? Is it a craft color?
It's like a craft color, but it's kind of a little yellowy.
Yeah. So mine's crafty, but on the brown side, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And then I think I'm going to stamp a background on it and then cut it up into tags and clusters and snippet rolls and see how much of it I can use up.
Awesome. So I'm sticking some book page together. I'm following you for now until some ideas come to me. So
okay. Sounds great.
I moved my trolley with all my tapes on it, so now I actually have to get up to get my tape because it was in the way. Feeling similar to compartments making. I might have misheard your final. Hi, is it Jaboy? Jaboy?
Jaboy? That's what it looks like to me.
So we're making stuff. We're doing use it or lose it, and we're making stuff out of tissue paper today because it's something that I haven't used for a long time.
It is kind of one of those things that stays stuck in my box of things.
Well, it's the same as like napkins. Like I have a plethora of those, and I use a quarter of a one probably twice a year. So
Yeah.
that's tissue paper.
That's why I'm thinking this is a good, because we get like a huge sheet, right? So might as well come up with a way to use large sections of it.
That's it.
Yeah.
I use in mixed media, when I was doing big canvases, I used a lot of tissue paper for texture in the background, you know, and painted over it, just scrunching it up with glue and yeah, painting over it when it's dry. But I haven't done big canvases for a long time, so it's tended to sit in its box.
Yep.
Hi, Jenny. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Jenny. Glad you could make it.
That's right. The electrician's on his way.
Okay, thank you. Had a light go out in the lounge room, and it's not a normal light, of course. It's an LED and it's hardwired, so you have to actually get an electrician to come and change a light bulb.
Oh, thanks, Jenny. Hi, Jill.
Hi,
How are y'all
Jim.
doing tonight?
All right.
We are using up tissue paper.
We are. Let's use this tissue paper. All right, I've got my book page done. I'm going to rip mine because I can. I need to find my this stuff and a brush. And here I was looking for my turquoise ink, and it's floating in my water. Hi, Tammy.
So there was this one time I couldn't find my cell phone anywhere, and I looked everywhere for it, and for like 2 hours or something, and then I found it in my cup of coffee.
Oh no!
Yeah. It was like, oh, okay.
Well, that's
I don't
not
even
good.
know how that happened.
I remember when my kids were younger, and one of them got his first cell phone, and sitting around the kitchen table, and he was showing his brothers his new cell phone, and he goes, and it's waterproof. And one of the boys picked it up and put it in his glass of Coke, brand new. And it was like the shock silence. And then, of course, an all-in brawl happened, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You deserve that. You deserve to be throttled for that one.
Yeah.
Yay, Jill. We'll try to be quiet. We'll try to keep it down and less exciting so you can work.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. I just thought I'd throw that out. I just thought I'd throw that out.
Thanks for joining us from home, though, Jill. She's probably letting us know that she can't hear us.
Probably. We do sign language.
She can hear us. All right.
I know sign language. Well, you know, sort of sign language.
Uh-huh. This might be easier if I just tear it up, right? Okay.
Yeah, I tore it into smaller, more manageable pieces.
I just keep flipping it back and forth. I'm tearing it into smaller pieces. I want less pieces.
No. When I say smaller, they're good sized pieces.
They're just not
Manageable pieces, not smaller.
I always tear things into smaller pieces, and then I'm like, look, more pieces. I can keep these. Okay.
No, we're using them.
Exactly.
I say she can hear us, but she can't read us. That's what she's saying. Okay.
Yeah.
No chat.
Ah. Okay.
So all you chatters are going to be ignored by Jill because she's apparently working. Electrician's here. Okay.
Okay.
That was prompt. Called him this morning, and he's here already this morning. That's unheard of here.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Very nice. Why you would install lights that cannot be changed without an electrician, I don't know. That's just bizarre to me.
You're just changing light bulb?
Yeah, they're hard. They're not screw-in or pop-in light bulbs. They're hardwired light bulbs into the electrical system.
Oh.
And legally, we're not allowed to touch anything that's hardwired here without a licensed contractor.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Well, it seems like you'd want to be a licensed contractor then.
Yes, that's why usually they take weeks to get here. Fast forward. Sorry, I've got my big brush. I'm sorry, I don't have any little stubby brushes left because I ruined them all.
Those are the useful ones.
Because they were useful. Yeah, I've ordered some more. Because they are useful for gluing and big backgrounds in my paintings and things.
Yes.
So yesterday was fun with no power all day. Had no internet, no power.
Oh my gosh, what did you do?
Stinking hot. So we got in the pool. We've got a not a blow up pool, a hard set above ground pool that we put on the patio to keep it in the shade. It's probably about 2.5, 3 feet deep. It's not very big, but it does the job, and we spent most of the day in and out of that and playing cards on the deck and playing trivia games with my granddaughter. So yeah, we had fun.
I do kind of like it when the power's out.
Yep, it was nice because usually she comes over here and she gets on the tablet and you don't see her unless you're baking or doing something a little more interesting, you know. So it was nice. So I bought her a trivia game for Christmas, and it's like one side of the card, or the top of the card, is questions for children, and the back of the card is questions for adults. So she was setting Poppy off against Grandma yesterday to see who got the most questions right.
So are the questions for the kids harder than the ones for the adults?
No, actually they're not. And ones for the adults were like, who would know the answer to that question? Of course, husband goes, blah, blah, blah. It's like, nerd.
Uh-huh. I think everybody has their, like, random trivia that they're good at, right? I don't know.
Absolutely. Yep.
Depends on what it is.
It's amazing how different people have. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Cheryl. I've got a happy mail from you I need to show as well.
Oh, boy.
So I got all my Christmas cards this week, most of them from America. So.
They're trickling in. There we go. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Lydia. My chat's not scrolling properly. Okay. Nope. Guy, it is still winter here, so,
Well, we just have varying shades of summer here. We don't have seasons in Queensland like the other states do down south.
Okay. I did in Hawaii for 4 years.
We have stinking hot summer. We have not so stinking hot summer. And then we might have to put a pair of socks on for a week or two summer. And then we have, oh, look, the flowers are blooming summer. So that's about our range of seasons.
Okay. No, I lived in Hawaii for 4 years, and it was very much kind of the same thing, only without the stinking hot. Seriously, it's pretty much like between 70 and 80 degrees every day. It sprinkles a little bit, like very light mist of rain in the afternoon most days. Just enough to make a rainbow. Kind of perfect.
Summer is our wet season here. Like the actual summer is our rainy and stormy, and so we get, not only is it stinking hot, it's humid as well for a couple of weeks. Which is not fun when the back of your knees sweat.
No, it's not. That's what Memphis is like, though. You stay in the house where it's air conditioned, and then you go outside, and it's like, ew. You just hot and sweaty everywhere. And I've only walked to my car.
You've got to do your video junk journal January. I'm not doing junk journal. I don't have time to do all these challenges. I don't know how people can do them. I just don't have time.
I can do a monthly challenge, but I can't do a monthly challenge followed by another monthly challenge the next month. So it was December.
Like the 100-day challenges, I get to about day 3 and I'm bored. It's like I just can't do it. I'm bored. I don't do it anymore.
Hello, Val.
Okay. Why is my heat gun not working? What the heck? The plug it come out a little bit. Hi, Julie. Oh, you're part of a collaboration. Good girl.
Well, you should probably keep up then.
Stop mucking around, Cheryl, and get your journal made.
Get
How many
busy.
times do you have to be told?
I love those though because that's like, I mean, the push that I need to finish things. Sorry.
Motivation?
Motivation, yes. It's about the only time I ever finish anything. So
Well, I'm a bit of a stickler. Usually I only have one project going at a time and I never start another one till I'm finished. But with introducing these to Make It With Me and Use It or Lose It, I end up with more than one project going. And it drives me nuts because I have piles of things behind me, so it doesn't sit well with me. So I've got to try and work it so that whatever Use It or Lose It we're doing is it I'll do in the theme of whatever I'm working on for Make It With Me, you know? So
yeah. Make it all work together.
that's it. All work together.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't want to have to say to somebody that's coming on Use It or Lose It that I'm making a Viking journal this month, so whatever you make's got to be a Viking theme. And it's like, what? So no.
Are you making a Viking journal?
I am making a Viking journal, yes.
Oh, that's cool.
I've just started, not just, the last 6 months or so, I've been collecting runes and leather pockets and crows and all sorts of stuff to put in it. Grungy making stuff.
Is awesome.
Because I did a digital. I've got a digital of a Viking.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I'll give you a...
Oh.
No, I haven't released it. I want to get it...
Mm-hmm.
something made before I release this one because it's a really big kit. It's very dark.
Mm-hmm.
Have some hunky Viking men and women in it.
Is it kind of like gritty?
It's very gritty.
Awesome.
It's very dark.
Yep. See me going, ooh, squirrel. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Finish one project, he says, before you start another. Okay. That's a good idea.
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, hunky Viking men. Yes. That is a good thing. That's why I did it.
Hi,
I'm going to put this one aside to dry a bit, and I might do a couple of
and
tags.
Tim. Tim's here.
Who's here?
Tim.
Hi, Tim. I didn't see. Tim Inks. I didn't see you come in. All right, I've got all these leftover bits of craft cardstock from the last journal that Pam and I made. And I'm going to use them as tag bases. So
Perfect.
And I've got all this rune and Celtic knots and everything stencil, so I might stencil this tissue paper with that so it fits with my Viking theme.
There you go. See?
Yeah. See, it's working. I'm thinking about it instead of just doing it. Just got here. All right. While that dries, I'll do this happy meal, happy meal. If I can remember where I put it. In a safe spot. Oh, that's right. It fell down between. Now down here? No, that's just the bag. What did I do with the mail? Here. And okay, this is a happy mail. She also gave my dog some happy mail, which she's already had, so I'm not showing you that. So she gave me the Christmas card, which is really cute. Look at that.
Oh, that's very cute.
I can't. Was this? I can't remember whether that one was from you or someone else because it had fallen down. Little ATC. And a happy birthday. So I got my birthday card and my Christmas card. How's that? Very cool. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. It only took 7 years to get here.
Uh-huh. You hear that? You got to plan ahead to send Christmas to die. So
look, some
it in the
Christmas
mail
cards
for 2027.
Some of them got in here like a week after, and some took nearly a month and a half. So there's no rhyme or reason with our mail.
Well, that's okay. Ours has been terrible too.
I think I might stencil this first and then glue it to the tag.
Hey, Pam.
Hi, Pam.
We are using tissue paper to make. Well, I'm making a master board. Are you making a master board? We're making master boards, and then we're going to cut it into tags and other ephemera.
I may have collected some Celtic stencils. Just a few. You're not a Celtic stencil. What the heck?
Uh-huh.
You belong on there.
Well, that's a very healthy collection there, Di.
There's the bricks and the leaves I was looking for yesterday, Pam. They were on the Celtic. Goodness. Yes, there's a few Celtic knots and things. Because I'm going to make my own fabric, dark fabric to wrap the journal with, and it's going to be in bronze, these symbols. So,
Okay.
this is the one I want with the small bits on it. Hello, Miss Molly. You come to visit? Nope, just come to see if I was still here. Yes, I'm still here.
Fantastic.
Get off. All right. Tippy used to do that when she went deaf. Yeah, Molly's been deaf for probably a year and a half now. But she's always been like that. She'll come and check if we're in separate rooms. She comes to make sure that she'd rather us all in one room. So if she could, she'd round us up and herd us into one room. She likes to make sure that we're both still here.
You're giving her a hard time making her work.
Yeah.
Going back and forth. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not dark enough. Coffee's not dark enough, so coffee's not dark enough. That's bizarre. Maybe I just have to go over it a few times, maybe.
Are you stenciling with coffee?
With coffee ink. The coffee
Oh, the color.
archival ink, so it doesn't bleed too much when I glue it down.
Yeah, I've decided that I'm just going to stamp everything in my permanent black so that it's not. Don't have to worry about it. Coming off later.
Oh, yeah, that's better. That's better. That's more better. So Molly's probably blind. She's completely blind in one eye and has very little sight in the other. So she gets shocked easy, like she flinches if you move too fast. She doesn't know where it's coming from. Like she's been beaten all her life, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
But she's a beautiful, beautiful old dog. She'll be 17 in June, if she makes it to June.
Well, it sounds like she's had a long and prosperous life.
She has. This last few weeks, probably since before Christmas, when we picked her up from the sitters after going through the hospital stuff, she was limping and they don't know what happened to her, like nothing physically happened to her to limp like she's limping, unless their dog bowled her over or something in the yard because they've got a pup.
Sure.
I think he's 2, but he's very boisterous. So he may have bowled her over when they weren't looking because they did take very good care of her other than that happening. But she's been limping quite severely since then. like to the point where if she slips on the tiles, she goes down, she can't get up again. And but she's had an X-ray and there's nothing broken, so probably just triggered old age in her, I think.
That probably has a lot to do with it.
All right.
Sometimes they don't know to slow down.
She's always been, up until she went away, anytime we came into the house, whether we'd just been in the yard to take the bin out or we had been out doing groceries or been at work, she would greet us the same way. Zoomies around in circles and tail wagging and where's my treat? Basically, where's my treat? I want my treat now.
Yes.
And she doesn't do that. Doesn't do it anymore. It's just sad. Hi, Patty. How you doing?
Hello, Patty.
Hello, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle's here.
Quick, put the jellyfish away.
Are you hiding the jellyfish from Michelle?
I was making jellyfish cards and she would come on as I was going to bed. So I'd pack up and leave, and then Michelle would go, hi. And it's like, I've just done jellyfish. You missed it. And it happened like about 4 times in a row. So she said it was a conspiracy theory of hiding the jellyfish from her.
Yes. We finished that up about, 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Oh, that'll make a good belly band. A twill. Hey, Zippy. Hi, Anna Maria.
The jellyfish conspiracy. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Zippy. Hello, Anne-Marit.
Excuse the drilling in the background from the contractor.
Well, got to keep the lights on,
We do.
Yes.
See, that's not a light bulb that I could change where it needs a drill and a friggin' hammer to change. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Seems like a bad plan to require a hammer to.
Well, I think they were trying to be fancy with all the hardwired lights and security camera things, security motion detectors and stuff. It's probably very fancy back in the 90s when they put them in.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if stenciling with the bronze paint would hold up under the glue and still be bronze. So let's try that.
At first, I thought she was talking about drilling something. I was very interested about what kind of hardware she was installing over there.
Wouldn't be the first time I've used a drill in my craft in mixed media. So
That sounds like fun.
I used to have my Dremel mounted in front of me, like so that I could use it anytime I need it to drill something, drill a hole in something. Something I haven't done for a while. There you go. I need to bring the Dremel out more.
Heck yeah. I want to use my drill. Well, write it down. So you can put your jellyfish conspiracy in the scabby.
Too funny. The great 2026 jellyfish conspiracy.
Yeah.
Hey Eva, yeah, it's been hot. I'm glad it's cooled down. I slept like a log last night. It's cooled down. I think Julie was meant. Weren't you meant to get 40 degrees down there this week? Last week? Thanks, Molly. Are you lost, darling? Are you lost? No? Oh, I know what's going on. They're drilling right next to your bedroom, aren't they?
Oh, that is upsetting.
She must feel the vibration through the floor. "44 on the plains."
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
South Australia was meant to get to 48 or something. Port Augusta? That's ridiculous. That's so hot.
That's about, I think, where I hit the wall and just lay down and sleep.
Yeah, but when it's that hot and it's humid, the air conditioner doesn't even cool you down.
I know.
It's good in the pool because when it's really hot out, the water is it feels really cold. Take your breath away cold, which is awesome yesterday.
You've got it figured out.
Yep. All right, let's put these aside and stencil with some bronze paint. Where's the bronze paint? Bet you I don't have a sponge now. Where's my sponges? don't have any sponges left. Well, that's not good. Put those on the cheap shopping list. Oh well. We'll use a little stippling brush instead.
How's the milk and cookies? Apple?
I made these the other night. They're just pieces. They're like the borders off of dictionary pages that I ripped off. And I just took a whole pile of them and sprayed them with distress inks and dried them and sprayed them again.
Yeah, I need to put
And now
you
they're
on
this
full screen. See?
curly pile of papers that are just like,
That's fun.
just have fun playing with them and throwing them up in the air. Make curly hair or something.
You can make a doll. Showed you how to make a doll yesterday. We made dolls in my last live.
This one I tied into a bird.
Did you know where I put those packet of biscuits? Haven't seen them?
Yeah, they're in under the coffee and tea in a container so they wouldn't go stale. Because you don't open a packet and not put it in a container. Such a bloke sometimes, I tell you. Opens a packet of biscuits and wonders why they go stale. Because he just opens them and leaves them like that.
You know? If it's human. Especially.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdo. Alright, what do you look like? You look like very cool. I hope you stay bronze.
Pam says, "Get off me!"
Get off me. Yeah, you got to learn to say it. Get off me.
Off me. Thank you, Ever.
You're so helpful, people. You're so helpful.
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Let's see if they hold up.
Hopefully. Ooh, very pretty.
Let's see if the decoupage glue works. What did I do with the cards? Here they are. Stop looking. It's really... suppose I should dry it first before I start gluing over the top of it.
I just stamped on mine wet. Maybe shouldn't have done that, but hey, no, just wet.
New PM Artist Studio stamps and stencils to play with. So now that it's got, ooh, fun. You see, Karen McCoy has become a designer for PM Artist Studios.
Oh.
She has some new stamps out through them.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
I saw them yesterday. They are flowers, of course, because
of course
she loves flowers. You got a gift card for them? Awesome.
Oh, that's exciting, Pam. Karen is really amazing to watch.
Karen usually comes on really early in the morning when I'm busy doing stuff. So sometimes I just listen to her. I don't actually watch her. I listen to her while I'm doing other stuff, which is very cool as well.
Yes.
Tali, I wonder who's calling Molly, but it's Tali's recorded it and she's playing with the sounds. So all I'm hearing is, come on, Molly. Come on, Molly. Come on, Molly. What the heck?
Sounds like fun.
Wait, what? Another thing about... Oh, bread does go moldy very quickly. So I've started freezing my bread in packs of 2 or 4, and I just bring it out either the night before we want it for sandwiches, and it's always fresh and it never goes moldy. So bread goes very, very moldy and stale quickly if you don't. So one drawer of my freezer is full of bread and crumpets and muffins and stuff. You just pull it out when you want it the next day, or microwave it if you're forgetful.
See, I don't like to keep it in the fridge, though, because it seems like it always dries out.
Yeah, that's why I freeze mine.
Yeah, I freeze it, but...
Is it going to take the bronze off? Let me see.
Maybe.
So jealous we can get crumpets. They're really easy to make, Cheryl. Really easy. Love crumpets. See, I'm jealous. You get like your biscuits or your croissants or whatever in rolls already pre-made. We can't get that here. The ones you just crack the box and bake it. We don't have that option here, so we either have to buy them already made or make them ourselves.
Cool. They are not real croissants, no. But
you can make them into so many different things. Okay, so it's worked and it's quite grungy and that's cool. And I think if I put that on a black cardstock, it will look even cooler. So let's do that.
very cool.
Let's do a black cardstock. Do I have any scraps of black? Of course I do. Not in the black scrap.
Ooh, that was a lot.
Gee.
Sausage roll sound really good. Maybe it's getting close to dinner time.
Sorry, I had my head down and my bum up and I didn't hear anything. What was that?
Oh, Cheryl's talking about food still and sausage rolls.
Yeah, we make sausage rolls. That's a go-to, mini sausage rolls. And I have the most simple and tastiest, not all of this rubbish that they put in the shops nowadays. My sausage rolls are yum-o. So it's just the beef sausage mince, chopped up spring onion and a grated apple, and you mix that together, put it in the pastry and bake it, and it's delicious.
Sounds wonderful.
Not all of this herby stuff that they put in them now, in the herbs and breadcrumbs, and they just have no texture left when they fill it up with breadcrumbs. There's still a Brumbies here. Not everywhere, but there are Brumbies here.
Lucky.
Don't stick yet. I'm not ready. Goodness. Oh, that's very cool. Like that. I like that a lot.
Ooh. That is looking really good.
Let's see how it dries.
I found this coarse texture paste, which I've never used, so we gave it a shot and added some texture to our stuff. It's very
Beautiful.
crusty and sandy. It'd be fun.
I think most of their things is like Baker's Delight, but there are still some Brumbies around in those franchise bakery type things.
Yeah, Emma, you would have to kind of steer clear of sausage, I suppose, if you can't eat garlic or onion. Because who knows what's in that?
Well, see, the sausage mince that we buy here is just beef, fatty beef left, minced up into a mince. So that doesn't usually have a flavour. If you just buy the chubs of sausage mince, it doesn't have a flavour. So you can add whatever flavour you want to it. I suppose it'd be like the sausage mince that you buy in the round chub to make meatballs and things,
Mm-hmm.
Or breakfast sausage or whatever it is, sausage and gravy that you guys have over there. But it's not flavoured, not usually.
All fixed.
All done?
New fan, new switch, new light. I did tell Scott, I suppose. He just said go ahead and get it done.
Yeah.
Usually.
Oh, that's good.
He's just telling me all about his problems with his mother's estate. No.
Okay. Gossip, hun. Got the goss. All right. Let's have a look at this one. Up close and personal. They do put, that's why I make my own, Julie. They put far too much breadcrumbs in. Hey, Terry.
Absolutely.
So I'm liking that. It's great texture. I like it better on the black. That'll fit better with my book, but I'll still use the brown.
So what did you use? Did you use paste with the stencil or paint?
Just paint. I used golden iridescent bronze.
Cool.
Which is my favourite bronze paint. Because a little bit goes a long way.
I don't have any golden bronze paint. That's on my wish list now.
Any bronze paint will do, but that is my favourite. It has great coverage.
I like golden fluid acrylics a lot. They get such a nice finish. Mm-hmm.
Great coverage with the golden paints. All right. Let us... Well, that dried really quickly. Oh. Let's get rid of some of this glue before we start stamping, or we'll have too much texture.
Hey, Hannah. Hi, Terry.
Off me. Hey, Zena. See, I'm allergic to ham, pork, any pork products. I'm allergic to pork, so I don't eat anything that involves a piggy. No bacon, no ham, no pork, no chorizos, no salamis. I can't eat any of that stuff. I really don't think I could do apartment living. I don't like neighbours close to me, so I would not handle apartment living at all. Hats off to those that can, I say. I don't even like neighbours in houses close. You can hear their kids, or you can hear them flush the toilet, or smoke. No thank you. Go out in your backyard and their music's louder than your music, and can't do it. I'd be angry all the time. Get off my lawn. Turn your music down.
Get off me. There you go.
Get off my lawn.
Probably better that you don't live that close to people, Di.
Exactly. This is why I have a cemetery on one side and a church on the other. And acres of grassland in between. I'm scraping the glue that I've just put all over my glass thing, so because I want to do some stamping, and if I've got too much glue on my glass mat, the stamping won't be very good.
That is true.
Dried paint, dried glue, dried mess. Lots of mess. Mess is what I'm good at. All right, is this dry? No, it's not. What the heck? No, that's good, Julie. I couldn't handle it. Just walking out the door and knowing that eventually I'm going to run into people every time I walk out the door would make me not want to walk out the door.
Well, eventually you're going to run into people, probably.
I go out usually once a week, do the shopping, do the mail, and come home. And I don't go out again unless it's an emergency.
Yeah. I guess if you don't go far, you don't necessarily have to run into people.
Okay, let's go black this time. Black. Got any blacker? Julie, you should know me by now. I'm not good. I don't have a filter, and I'm not good at faking stuff. So you get what you get with me. It's always real. I don't do pleasantries for the sake of pleasantries. I'm never rude. I'm never rude unless called for, but I don't do just over people. I think working in an airport, an international airport, managing 5 restaurants in an international airport really put me off people because they're just so rude and in a hurry all the time at the airport. And one day I just stood up and handed my security badge in when I'm done. I've had enough, can't do it anymore.
Uh-huh. And if everybody was just nice and said hello and smiled, then it would be fine. But it's the fact that there's just so many instances where you've had your limit of people needing weird things and asking you to solve their problems, right? And then it's kind of like, yeah, I think I've, reached my limit of that.
90% of the time it was people who were trying to get you to solve problems that you didn't cause, you have no control over, and you couldn't solve anyway. So,
but why can't you fix it? It's kind of like, well, because
it was a lot. It was a lot.
Uh-huh. Yes. Yeah, that would be a lot for me too.
And now I've had to dumb down my resume so that I don't get offered management jobs because I just don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And they don't want older people for just the normal roles. They want teenagers so they don't have to pay them much.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, spent far too many years smiling and faking it with people who didn't deserve my niceness, You were nice to me, I'm nice back. You're a troll, you'll get double troll back.
Here we all are. Gluing things, right?
Gluing things, thinking about life, thinking about what we're going to make next, thinking about what I should have said to that person yesterday. Why wasn't I quick enough?
Uh-huh. Well, I was just thinking about that because what I think about is like, oh, maybe they meant something completely different. What were the unsaid things there that I should have picked up on? Yeah. Oops.
For work, my entire working life, people. Yep. Can relate. Can relate. I really like that. Don't think I'll ever have to sew again. Look at that stamp. Messy stitching.
Oh boy.
That's very cool.
Uh-huh. That would be a lot, Jill.
Yeah, but I've spent a lot of years culling just people out of my life that are just takers of energy, takers of things. They never give back. Never, ever, ever give back.
Speaking of which, my ex-husband just asked me to help him buy a house in Memphis. So he's going to follow me all the way halfway across the country. How fun is that? Speaking of people taking things.
Stalkerish.
I think his sister moved out near here a couple of years ago. So.
Okay, there's that.
There is that. So now he's going to come so he can live closer to his sister.
Right.
We will see if that happens.
Cute. What deleted your post? Wait, what? What did I miss? I don't see anything deleted. Cheryl?
Deleted her post.
I don't see anything deleted. What was the post? I see spent many years culling my clientele. I don't know. I can't see anything deleted. Cannot.
Maybe it doesn't like the word cold. Or maybe she accidentally deleted it or something.
Maybe. I see the clientele comment.
I didn't see that until she put it back in.
Oh, okay. All right. What next? Let's do this little texty stamp in sepia. Oh, I can't see it in StreamYard. I haven't got YouTube on because it makes my screen freeze. Stupid. Hi, Carrie. How you doing?
Hi, Carrie.
All right.
Okay.
I like those little stars. And I think they need to be in oh, come off, you booger. Weatherwood. Well, that doesn't show up at all. See, this is what I don't like about distress inks. They never show up.
That is always irritating. No, they don't show up on the like tissue paper at all, do they? Hey, Steph, how's it going?
Hey, Steph.
So happy to see you.
See, change to, this is distress ink. It's meant to be stars, but there's the stars in the
Oh, okay.
archival. So the archival works on tissue paper.
All right. I was definitely having problems one day while I was trying to stamp things onto tissue paper, and I was just like, where is it going?
Yeah, the distress ink just doesn't work on anything textured, or this is probably a little bit damp still. It just doesn't show up. Alrighty. Let's put some stamps back.
Cheryl is retracting all her statements and leaving us. Bye, Cheryl.
What?
I don't know. What is the wrong way around to tear paper?
Bye, Cheryl. What is the what? The wrong way round?
I don't know. That's what Julie said. She needs to stop tearing paper the wrong way round.
Are you talking about getting that white edge when you tear
Maybe.
cardstock? Possibly. Possibly.
Oh.
That's what ink's for, Julie. Just ink it. Just ink it. Ink it good.
Sometimes I cut it the wrong way and then it doesn't want to fold where I want to fold it. Going against its grain.
You want it sideways. Well, tear it sideways, Julie. Stop mucking around. Get back in the bag, for goodness sake.
Ah. Just lay it upside down.
There's no rules that say the words have to be the right way up, or the music, or anything. Who made that rule? It's a collage. Oh, shite. Forgot to put stamp back
I may have that rule. I might have that rule over here. And it can go like right side up, or it can go turned one way, but not the other way. Upside down, no.
Rules are very limiting. You should know that by now in art.
Well, sometimes you don't know you have the rule until you come up against it, and then you have to throw it out, like manually, shove it out the door, and tell it that it's not welcome. Sometimes that just happens. I don't know. It happens to me. I'm like, I'm going to break this rule because I didn't even know it was a rule until just now.
All right. I don't need you. I don't know why you are out. That was just weird.
Suggestions, exactly, Jill. Sometimes they work. Sometimes the rules are what makes the thing work, but sometimes they're just kind of extras.
Doctors need to, Michelle, doctors need to work on their delivery of the first few minutes of your doctor's visit. Because if I walk into a doctor and he says to me, "What can I do for you? What's wrong with you?" Or, "What do you need?" I don't know what I need. I'm here to figure out what the hell is wrong with me, and you're the doctor. Let's figure this out together.
Uh-huh.
I had one doctor when I got long COVID, and I was going back every week. And, oh, hang on. That's my granddaughter's going. I'll be back in a sec.
Wow.
All right. She's gone. She's going to her mom's. Oh yeah, you go in there with a sore knee and a sore hip and a rash, and you can't talk about two of those things. You're only allowed to talk about one of those things, and then make another appointment.
Uh-huh.
That's ridiculous.
But
That's
what
ridiculous.
if they're related? How are you ever going to find out?
But yeah, I had this long COVID, and the cough, this constant cough, was to the point where I broke ribs, and I just couldn't stop coughing no matter what they gave me. And 1 week it was, oh, you've got pneumonia, take this. Another fortnight later, I'm still coughing. Oh, you've got bronchitis, take this. Oh, you've got blah, blah, take this. It's like, I was so sick of it. And then after about the 4th visit, I'm coughing. And, bye, sweetheart. Have fun at Mum's. Yeah, you haven't brushed your hair this morning.
Yeah, no.
Well, maybe you should. All right, have a good time. The doctor, 4 or 5 times coming in, and the doctor's gone, not even taken, listened to my chest, didn't take her eyes off the computer, didn't take my blood pressure. I lost the plot. I absolutely lost it. So, yes, 7 months of long COVID. And I had everything from asthma to, oh no, they didn't tell me I had pneumonia. That's right. I had asthma, I had this, I had that, the other, all different medications. And then I went in after I got over that long COVID, and I went in for something unrelated. And it was a chest-related thing, but it wasn't related to the COVID. And the doctor's gone, oh, what did they give you when you had pneumonia? And I said, pardon me? When you had pneumonia, what did they give you? I said, I didn't have pneumonia. Nobody told me I had pneumonia.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, my God.
How does that work?
Indeed. So they didn't give you anything for the pneumonia, I take it, because you've been,
Over-medicated for several different other things that I didn't have, that they wouldn't admit was long COVID. Okay, so that's that done. That's that done. That's that done. Let's think about something else to make with this tissue paper.
I have successfully used up an entire sheet of tissue paper and glued it to something else. So now I have a bunch of stuff with tissue paper glued to it.
I've got this much left, so I probably should put something on that.
Glue it down.
Glue it down.
Glue it down.
Stamp it.
Okay. Sounds like they don't know what's going on there, Michelle.
Oh, my brushes just broke. Goodness. Let's put matte medium. That will hold.
All right. I'm going to mute myself and dry this. Maybe if it'll let me do that. There we go.
Okay. Now you have to dry. I've got all of these brushes and not one black one. How does that work? Not one for black. Oh well, where's my black? Green. Purple. Black. God, stop looking. You know, some doctors are really, really good and others just can't be bothered. They just want you money and that's it. They don't want to do any work for it, or they want to, none of them want to treat the illness. They just want to treat the symptom and keep you sick, basically. They don't want to do the exploring part to find out what's causing it. They'll just mask it with another drug. Hey, Denise.
Sounds like she needs a team of doctors to kind of get together and talk to each other.
Yep.
To figure out what's going on. Exactly. What did I miss? Okay.
Hi, Delise. How you doing? Hi, Lamont. Oh, goodness. Sorry to hear that, Denise. That's... Sometimes we wonder what's wrong with us, and then when we find out, oh, I didn't want to know that.
Yeah.
Well, these glitter markers from good old Temu are very, very sparkly. Like,
Nice.
Can I get it close enough to see the sparkle?
Oh, that shows up good.
They're just like Wink of Stella. And they are double-ended, so you get two colours on one. And there was... Where's the packet gone?
Let's see what time you finish.
What
time you finishing your blog?
In about half an hour or so.
Sharon and Susie at the shops are coming around for smoko.
Okay, they're
Is
not
that
sick anymore, are they?
No?
They're not sick anymore, are they?
No, they're not sick.
Good. Yep, that's all right. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yep, that's cool. So yeah, they're double-ended, so they have 2 colours on each one. They're that fine mica thing, and they were $8 for 24 colours, so 12 pens, 24 colours.
Wow. Hey, I like that because I can't afford to get Wink of Stella, but I'll have to check out and see if I can get.
So they are Naughty Hue, apparently, is what the brand name is.
Naughty Hues?
Naughty Hue. Glitter marker.
All right.
There you go. Googly eyes for your scabby hunt. And a bucket full of googly eyes.
We'll pass them over here because I need some too. Googly eyes for everything. So Janet Young is doing a scabby hunt journal for 2026. She does one every year. And you can go to her channel and check it out. And it's a lot of fun.
Maybe next year I'll do it. This year I just have to get over all these medical things with hubby. So
yeah, no, I totally understand that. Can't do everything anyway.
No, and I get really bored. If it's the same, like the 100-day challenge, it's like I got so bored and frustrated, I think.
Yeah.
Try to think of something different for 100 days. Monthly challenges is enough. Weekly challenges enough for me. Oh yeah, I can do a week, not a problem. I could maybe do a month, but 100 days in a row, no. I had somebody that can do that.
It doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be like just a small thing that, like, I think that's one of the things about the 100-day challenge is, like, you got to pick something that, like, you really want to do.
I think if I was making like the big journal and that took 100 days, I'd get sick of making that journal. But I couldn't make 100 little things either. That would drive me nuts.
I saw somebody who did background papers, and they just did one background paper every day. And they didn't spend like a huge amount of time on it. So it was just like, I mean, they had 15 or 20 minutes to work on it. And they were all in a book. So it was like a big altered book then of like background pages. And you could do something different every single day. So you could do stamps on one and do, paints on the other, stencils on another.
Good luck with that, Michelle. Good luck with that. It's like me. I will not buy another book. I will not buy another book. I will not. Oh, there's a pretty book. Let's buy that.
I will not. I will not. I'm not trying to talk you into it, by the way. I'm not. I was just saying that was really cool that she had this like whole book to flip through, which is the kind of cool thing at the end. But
well, let me just see if I have got. I started a book late last year, and it was to use up all my scraps, like my little pieces of scraps, and I'd make a masterboard in there. And I think I got about 5
This is
pages
what
in.
he's talking about. You have this bowl of like.
Yeah, snippets, and I would just paste them all before I, as I'm packing up. Those would just get pasted onto a page, and I got about 5 pages in and went, oh God, this is boring. Am I ever going to use these?
Tedious. It's so tedious. Which sometimes I want something tedious, and that's fine. I need a list of tedious tasks for, like yesterday I was fussy cutting because I didn't feel like doing anything else.
That's very cool. I like it, I like it, I like it a lot. I didn't even look at this really ugly tissue paper. It's really weird. It's got a little boy driving a train, a little girl in a hot air balloon, a little boy on a boat, some happy smiling snails.
Absolutely fantastic tissue paper.
It's really bizarre. It's a little boy with a lion. It's an elephant with a toucan on its back. Frog on a rock. Duck in a pond. Mushrooms. It's got mushrooms, Pam. Do you want some? Send them to you.
Are we going to be sending Pam mushrooms?
That's really weird. Very bizarre. I don't know where it came from. I have no idea where it came from.
Oh my gosh, Valentine's Day cards. Nobody put that in like a monthly schedule. Oh no.
Valentine's Day cards?
Pam doesn't want the mushrooms? What? I thought she loved mushrooms.
That's rude. Hello, Jennifer. That's just rude. It's just rude. Absolutely rude. I try to give you something and you say no. Rude. And, I got so frustrated with the whole glue thing. I had a mushroom to send you in that box and I forgot to put it in. Missed opportunity to pop a mushroom in there, and I forgot. See, she threw a gnome in my package, and I forgot to send her a mushroom back.
It just keeps going back and forth across the world.
Well, my best friend, who's now passed away, she passed away from cancer. One really good friend. We went to coffee one day, and once every few months we used to do dress up in your finest gear, your ball gown, whatever, your fancy going to the races dress, and we would go to Glenelg in South Australia and we would ride the bumper boats in the water, just splash each other silly, go to a cafe for coffee and cake or whatever, and bought this cake once and it come with a glaced cherry on top. And I went, I don't like glaced cherries, and I took it off my plate and put it on her plate. She said, well, I don't like glaced cherries either. And she took it off her plate and put it back. And this went backwards and forwards for a little while, and I went, okay. So I went back to Queensland. She's still in South Australia. I took this glaced cherry home with me. So I put it in a beautiful little ring box and posted it back to her. Here's your glaced cherry, you forgot. And so a few weeks later or a few months later, it came back to me, and she had strung it onto a necklace. Here's your glazed cherry pack. And then she moved to America, and we sent this glazed cherry that was getting quite ruined backwards and forwards to each other for quite a few years until it disintegrated. And it was a sad day when we couldn't send this glazed cherry to each other anymore. But it does bring a smile to my face when I open a packet of glazed cherries to make a fruitcake.
That's great. The saga of the glazed cherry.
I don't like enough people to send Valentine's Day cards to. I don't even give one to my husband.
I believe it was Nova sending the Valentine's Day cards. So, you know.
Ooh, new camera. Nice. Oh, that's not what I want. Where did my paper towel go? Oh, this paper towel sitting right in front of me. I'm looking for that.
Oh, wherever it can be.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Pam doesn't like mushrooms. Well, let's reiterate, because she tells us off all the time. She doesn't understand the reason why there's mushrooms on all these journals that get made. What's the deal? Well, I'm the same with we all know my mood about gnomes, but I'm the same with bingo cards. I don't understand why all of these vintage journals have to have bingo cards in them. What the hell has a bingo card got to do with a vintage journal? Did they play bingo back in the 1800s, or I don't know. I don't understand it.
Then don't do it.
I don't have any bingo cards. I have no bingo cards in my stash, unless somebody sent it to me in Happy Mail and it's been stuck in a box.
I was just going to say that I think the only bingo card that I might have is in my box that I've gotten as Happy Mail.
Well, that's no fun, Delise. If your camera won't focus, how are you meant to focus?
Well, that's no good if it won't focus when it's pointing down. How else would you face a camera?
You just have to hold all your stuff up above it. So
It's not like you want to have, like, you know,
be a
camera
new way of streaming.
right?
Well, see, I can understand playing cards, because usually a playing card will get covered into an ATC or something, you know. It's just a base. But when people use whole bingo cards as a focal point in a journal, it's like, why?
I suppose if you had an actual bingo card, you could just use that as a base too. It would just be bigger than a.
You could, but a lot of kits that you buy, like digital kits, will have bingo cards. And it's like, why? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why I don't like bingo cards. Tell me why. I just don't get it. Don't get it.
Bingo. And Bingo was his name.
Now, here's the question of all time. Was the farmer's name Bingo or the dog's name Bingo?
Huh. I always thought it was the dog.
Wow.
It was a wild assumption on my part, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
Huh.
There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name. Was it the farmer or the dog? Things to think about.
Maybe I really like Bingo. Maybe I want to make a whole Bingo journal.
Maybe you do.
Maybe. Somebody was talking the other day about Grandma who liked to go to the bingo parlor because she was a great gambler and was always losing money. And it sounded more like I didn't really think bingo was like a...
My mother was a gambler and she lost a lot of money and a lot of family and a lot of friends through playing bingo, and then the pokies came along.
Is that like... Is it a casino?
So when poker machines first came to Australia, they were in the sports club and you had to travel to New South Wales for the weekend, and it was a trip, you know, it was a novelty trip that you did once every couple of years, and then that was fine. Like, people, unless you lived there, you weren't there every day. And then they decided that it would be a really good idea to put it in all the pubs, hotels. So every pub you went to, you had the dining room and you had the poker machines. So then poker machines were accessible every day, all day,
all the time, everybody.
And my biological mother was an addict, a gambling addict, and she lost everything through.
Oh no.
Perfect, Michelle. I'm sending out Valentine's cards. Can I show it? Can I show it, Michelle? Can I show it? Can I show them? Answer me. Answer me now. It is, isn't it? I've got lots and lots of them. It's a stencil, not a stamp. It's a stencil. Sure. Okay. Let's just go here and see.
Thank you.
So these are Michelle's Valentine's cards. Oh, it's not going to let me do it that way. So this one says, I hate you the least. This one says, love is in the air, it stinks. This one says, let's hate everyone together. This one says, will you be my Valentine? No. This one says, oh, I hate you, Elite. Oh, they're the same. Okay, they're the same. Beautiful. I think they're perfect, and I may have to do Valentine's Day.
Nothing says I love you like a cat. Yes.
That's funny, Michelle. Love it. Get off me.
Thank you, Dallas. I had this great tissue paper that I put down on book page. And then I stamped on it and I put a little bit of like coarse texture gel down. So it's kind of gritty now. And I'm waiting for it to dry completely. Hey, I found my phone.
Woohoo!
I was wondering where that went. Okay. I stuck some book page over there. I don't know if I like that side, but hey, there we go. I'm going to chop it up anyway, so kind of just waiting for it to.
We're going to have to do some show and tell shortly because apparently we've got visitors coming. I like how we just. Is it okay if they come over and it's like I'm live right now?
All right. Well, let me know.
Hold on. Hang on a minute. I'm going to put you on full screen and you're going to show us what you got.
I am using all of my, just to recap, I have all of this tissue paper that I got. I bought a bag and it came with bonus trash. Just chop it up. Not now because the guy's kicking me off from stream here, but
you can keep working.
So I have tons of this because they gave me like 3 packages of it in this bag, which is brilliant. So as I was just saying, I have glued it onto some book page to make a master board, and I'm gonna chop it up and make it into tags and stop it. I can make more. The idea is to use it. So anyway,
use it or lose it.
Glued it down so it's no longer loose and flying around. I'm not going to show you about my entire basket of things like this that I've rolled up and stuck over there. Yes. This one is waiting now to, I made this one to use up the rest of that sheet of paper, or the rest of the tissue paper. So I just made another one and I'm waiting for it to dry. And I decided to try it on some mat because I thought it would be cool. And again, waiting for it to dry. But I don't see as much of Cuba shining through as I was kind of hoping to get. So anyway.
Good job. Well, at least we know we can use the tissue paper that I've had sitting in my stash for forever because I just don't remember to bring it out. That's the whole idea of this whole use it or lose it stuff. Reminding us what we have in our stash that we haven't used in a long time. All right,
I'm just getting on the small table, Dallas, because I have a giant table behind me that's completely covered in stuff that could fall and crush me. So that's how. And I just keep shoving stuff over there from over here. It's a brilliant plan. It's working.
It's the craft shuffle. It's a thing.
Yes.
All right. Here's what I've made. Oh, that's a stencil. I made, let's just get rid of all this little masterboard, which is on book page, and glued the tissue paper with some wrinkles in it and stamped on it with a few different stamps. So that'll get cut up into clusters or torn or whatever. I did the stencil with just archival ink on the tissue paper on some cardstock. So they're cool. And I did the same thing, and then I went over it with those glitter pens to give it a little bit of sparkle.
Fantastic.
These ones will just be left like this for collaging onto other bits. Then I stenciled the bronze paint and glued it to craft cardstock and then glued it to black cardstock. So
I really like it on the black.
It's really cool on the black.
Really good. And you're going to use this on your Viking journal?
Yes, I'm going to show you the Viking papers now quickly before I head off.
Yay!
They are not available in my store yet.
I've been waiting all night for this part. Okay.
So, yeah, don't ask me for them yet. I haven't got them edited to print the right size, hence why these are square.
Sneak peek. All right. Oh, so, I like it already.
When I say dark and grungy, they're dark and grungy.
Yes, they are.
These are some gel plate pulls that I did to go with it, and that's got the copper background.
Oh,
and this has got the purple and copper rune signs.
These are like the originals.
So these are going to go in it. So I'm going to scan these and probably put them up as a freebie. But when I do the kit, when I put this metallic paint down on my gel plate, it got a film on it. So whenever I pulled anything, it got this real dendritic. Oh, let me see if I can get this to focus. See how that gives this.
Yeah, I was wondering how you got that, because that's really cool.
It had a film on it. And at first I go, oh, I bet I should clean my gel plate, but I loved the effect that it gave.
Love the bronze and the like green copper.
See this was just normal paint, but it didn't spread when I braided it. It pooled into these little dendrite things, which was really, really cool. Book page. Yeah, so there's a whole heap of that sort of stuff that's going to get used in there. So this is the kit. Put it so that where's my remote gone? Because we're blurry again. So this is actually printed on photo paper because a friend of mine wanted it for a display on one of her, whatever she was doing, I can't remember, a party or something. So they won't be used as in photo paper, but this is the kit.
It's very beautiful. I love how the crow is like a raven or a crow, but it's wearing clothes in that one. Very cool. Well, you're sending that one to Juju? Is that the plan for that?
There's girls.
Fantastic.
Shields. More girls.
Awesome.
Axes. So there'll be a lot of leather and a lot of metal in this journal. It should be pretty heavy. Some maps.
Oh my gosh, you have a ton of images here.
Yes. They won't all be in the kit. I'll just choose some really
The best ones.
The best ones, yeah.
I like her. She's got
Yeah.
fantastic hair. Oh, here's the boats. I've been waiting for the boats.
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 More boats.
I love boats. Ooh, he's scary.
He is scary. And the long table.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like her too. She's very intense.
Very. So yes, this will be very dark. Oh, this was a joke one. It won't be in the kit because someone said when I was showing them one time, well, where's the knitters and the crocheters? So I made him knit. He's knitting something.
Brilliant.
Well, they probably had knitters and crocheters that made nets and things.
Sure. I mean, I imagine they had like nets for fishing, right?
Absolutely. And there's shields and things in it. So that's the kit. That's what I'm going to be making my journal, and that will be every Wednesday night. I don't know. One night I'm going to do this journal just completely.
Hoy. Is it Wednesday or Thursday? Thursday.
Really? Denise, I would love the stamps because I found stencils, but I haven't found any stamps. So get off me. Get off me. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a spiel here. Thank you very much, Christina, for stepping up so quickly for the first of the year of Use It or Lose It, which again will be a weekly thing with a different guest each week. So if you haven't been on and you would like to be on, put your hand up, put your hand up, put your hand up, and come and have some fun and make something with something you haven't. So yeah, I'm gonna, and if there's no new people that want to come on board, we're gonna recycle people from last year that we had, which all put their hand up to say, I want to come again, I want to come again.
I want to come again.
So that is true. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're going to start filling up the diary. So if you want to, please put your hand up. I haven't got anybody. Zena's booked in for some time, maybe next week, I think. Zena's on next week. I can't find my book now. So yeah, thank you very much, Christina. Thanks everyone for coming. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to go over and give Christina some support too. Her email is in the description box, and I think it's pinned to the top as well. I can't remember if I did that because I'm a slacker. But it's in the description box if you want to give her some love. I would like that, and she would appreciate that too, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. So thank you, everyone. Bye for now, and I will see you next week and around the traps. Do you have anything coming up that you need to share with us before we go?
Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna start doing lives on Tuesday nights at 7 to 10 at that's Central US time. So look for me there. Come join us. It's fun.
Excellent. Excellent. We'll be there. We will be there. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.
Bye.